Okay, I am back. Hopefully that'll stay. Okay, so in this video, we are doing the double star block. This is from the Strawberry Garden block of the month from Fat Quarter Shop month 9. And we are making this double star block. Okay. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our little green flying geese. I'll probably have to stop it and go get my bread out of the oven here in a minute. And like I have done on the other, I marked marked all of my corner to corner because with this sewing machine it's just, I meant to work on my thing. I wish I wouldn't have moved this thing. I finally got it working and there we go. Okay, we are going to press towards the green real quick. That bread smells so good. Where's my scissors? Here they are. Okay, I'm going to trim. And then I will trim this block here in a minute once I'm done. Whoops. What was that? Oh, I accidentally pressed the tie button. I didn't mean to do that. Press towards the green again. Okay, I'm going to take it over here behind me. And I'm going to trim up. Where did my little square go? There's my big one. Where's my little square? My 4.5 inch square. What? Oh, here it is. I was like, what'd I do with it? Okay, I'm about to have to go check that. So I'm going to gotta check this. It's a little bit more, but what I'm gonna do, trim that, come over here. Needs to be trimmed just a hair. I know, you're hollering at me. My timer is going off. Okay, so I trimmed it on that. We're gonna put this. Okay, let me go get my bread. I'll be right back. Okay, kind of burnt my hand just a little bit. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get these little squares here. So we're making our first star. We're gonna make our inner star. This little machine right here has been my little workhorse. This is the one that I did the vintage Christmas quilt from Lori Holt. This is the machine I stitched all of that on. And it took me a while to train, because I had that other machine for a while, but I didn't feel comfortable with it. So I just stuck with this one. And then when I moved because I was sewing at the kitchen table. So whenever I ran out of thread, I ran out of bobbin. Dadgummit. Sat there and said I needed to do that and I forgot. Anyways, so I was at my kitchen table for a while. For a long while actually. And I had all my sewing stuff, my sewing machine. Well, I felt more comfortable with this machine and was afraid to move to the one that I'm currently sewing on, you know, my white one. Well, when I moved everything, when I was able to transform this room into my sewing room, that's when I finally started getting better, trying to get used to the other sewing machine. Winding my bobbin. But it took me a while to finally get the courage up and sew on my other. Come on. Ouch. And then when I finally started sewing on it, like at first I didn't like the fact that I couldn't move my foot up and down. Like I couldn't control that. I hated that. And now I've gotten used to it. And when I switched over here, I kept sewing. Whoops. I kept sewing with my foot up. I was like, oh crap. Hold on, this didn't finish. Let me stitch this right here. It ran out. So yeah. Okay. I'm going to press towards the outsides on the top and bottom and inside toward in the middle. I was letting my daughter sew on this machine. I lost my point, dadgummit. I lost my point. Well, it is what it is. What can you do? Did I lose my points? I don't think I lost any of my points on my other star. That bread smells so good. So the bread that I made is not like freshly milled wheat. Like I didn't mill the berries. It's just bread flour I had because my daughter, she takes sandwiches to school for lunch and she's still trying to get me to buy store-bought bread. I'm like, no. And she came in there earlier when I was getting it all, like letting it rise and mix it all. She's like, oh, it smells good. What are you doing? And then she said, she saw it. She's like, oh, she hates to admit that it's good. But I'm trying to ease her into homemade bread. And I've got 50 pounds of bread flour. So it's like, you know what? I might as well use this up and then start on my milled. See, I lost my point. I'm sad. Oh well. Nobody will see it but me. It'll just annoy me, huh? Okay, match my seams up. It says to press open, but I think I pressed towards the middle. Actually, you know what? I'm going to press open. I can't remember what I did on my other one. Press open because there's a bunch of seams here. I'm going to spritz it just a little. I set my iron on it, like I spritz it with my stuff, and then I've just set my iron on it for a few seconds, and it kind of helps flatten all that out. It's not the prettiest though, and that's why I don't like it. Okay, let's do the bottom one. sure our seams meet. Okay, no, I didn't press those open. I pressed them towards the middle. I thought that's what I did. So I'm going to do to this one. I'm going to repress this. Press it towards the middle. It lays cleaner like that for some reason. Doesn't that smell good? But it's not. But it's not store-bought. If y'all heard her talk to me like that, she's just joking, y'all. I hope y'all know that. I don't want y'all thinking that she's some disrespectful little turd, because she's not. Okay, I'm just kind of straightening this up just a hair because it is a little wonky. You're just going to do a little trim. Okay, so that's what this looks like. And now we're going to do our outer. Okay, so we're going to make our big flying geese, our little red little star. Our star legs, our flying geese block, whatever you want to call it. Let's go this way. Let me press that. It's a little turned, a little curled up or curled under. Press towards the red. The next block is pretty easy. It really did not take me that long to do it, thankfully. It's a little fence one. It's a pretty simple. It turned out like I got to be a little bit more cautious because it did turn out. Oh, I nearly got my finger stuck in there. It turned out a tad wonk, like it went like angled down. And I thought I was more cautious with my sewing, but I will be this time. Okay, so same thing. We are going to start assembling our block now, because all we're going to do, just like we did with the little one, only instead of the orange square, or the little orange eyelet in the middle, it's going to be our first little star block in the middle. It shows that I pressed. I don't. Let me see if somebody's here. I'll be right back. Okay, it was just, I think, my husband. He's been out there burning brush. Okay. My designer mystery block of the month should be here Monday. I think that's what it said, Monday. Okay, press these and then we can start assembling this block. Making sure my mic's still on. Okay. Oh, I was pressing towards the outside. No, wait, hold on. No, I pressed them towards the, okay. I was like, wait a minute. Losing my mind here. I'm at this. Okay. Is this towards, my seam did not do good there. Dadgummit. Oh well. I ain't gonna worry about it. That's my theme today. I ain't gonna worry about it. I ain't gonna worry about it. Y'all like that little saying? It's not that noticeable. I ain't gonna worry about it. Okay. Those seams want to fight me, and it caused my block to be some of my little intersect, like my little seams, not to match up perfectly, which didn't have that problem in my other block, but this block wants to fight me. And all I'm doing here is trimming my block up where it's all nice and even and pretty. Okay, there's my block. Okay, hold on, let me move the camera. Okay, move this back out of the way. So here is this is the one I did first, and this is the one I did secondly. This one's nice and pressed. I need to starch this one. I didn't starch it. Well, you can, what happened? Don't wonder my seam folded back under. That's what happened is when I went to do this, my seam folded back under and it made it all wonky. Let me clean all these little pieces up. But here are, got thread all over it. Here are my 2 double star blocks. This is actually, I mean, it didn't take me long at all to do these, so it's not a bad block. My next block is going to be my little fence block. So I did the left hand and then I'll be doing the right hand in my next video. And I'll do this beginning to end because it is such a easy block. So I'm going to go ahead and it needs to be pressed just a little bit because it needs to be kind of taut. I'm going to go press it and then I will see y'all in the next video. Bye y'all.